And up next this week is Whiteout, starring Kate Beckinsale. She is U.S. Marshals Carrie Stetko. She's assigned to the Antarctica, and I didn't even know Antarctica got its own U.S. Marshal, but she's
just one for the whole continent, though.
Well, there's probably only a couple of dozen people living there, but her job usually is just like taking marijuana from people and breaking up fights and things like that, petty theft. And she really is down there to escape this traumatic event that happened to her back when she was in the States. And there's flashbacks that sort of hint at what it is. But then a body turns up, murdered on the ice, clearly murdered.
Yeah.
And so, and she was just about set to leave, of course. And now she's got to stay on and investigate this murder. And if you've seen the trailer, and everybody I've talked to about this movie thinks that there's some sort of supernatural thing going on, like an alien or a monster. Or, a lot of people have wondered if it's like The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. And really the trailer is pretty misleading because what it boils down to is this just a pretty typical murder thriller. And really the only new element to the movie is that it's set in
the locale.
Yeah,
and it really does go through, and it takes you through all the cliches of these type of thriller movies. She has the flashbacks, and the first time the flashbacks started, I just kind of rolled my eyes in my chair because it really doesn't get any more generic and paint by numbers in this movie.
Yeah, and really all it does boil down to that she doesn't trust people, and the reason why. And of course she's going to have to overcome that if she wants to succeed here. And the pacing of the movie is off too. There's a scene where you get this neat little computer graphic about this giant storm that's going to come and blow everybody away, and they have to solve the case and catch the murderer before the storm arrives. And just after they get done, hinting at the timetable here, they switch to a scene where Stetko is just sitting and talking with another character about this traumatic event, and it derails any sort of momentum that the movie has. And
any sense of urgency is lost through that.
Yeah, and certainly, the plot is pretty predictable. Any character who has a speaking part is probably going to turn up and be important later on, and the camera will linger on a certain person, and you can probably guess that that's the villain. I like me some Kate Beckinsale. Don't get me wrong, but this movie is about as ordinary as they come, and that it's set in Antarctica doesn't really add much to the movie. It adds frostbite, and she loses a couple of fingers, and that's pretty much the extent of it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Kate, but I have to say skip this one.
And we'll be right back.